Yeah, we're going to record this for posterity. I just realized that I did not unmute my mic. I apologize. I played the theme song and I don't know if you heard it. I am so sorry. I could play the theme song again, but heck with it. Welcome to Transcendence Cabaret, our June show. It is Pride, everyone, and it is also Juneteenth. So, for those of you who do not know, this is a Black holiday celebrating, well, one of many different celebrations, right? There are different celebrations the Black community does to celebrate their freedom from being enslaved. And this is one of them, Juneteenth. It's just made a federal holiday. So what I'm waiting for next is reparations, right? I mean, it's nice to have a token appreciation, but I want the money, honey. I want the money for our Black community. So if you have Black friends and you've seen their Cash App or their Venmo, their PayPals today, I hope you have considered dropping a little coin. And of course, please always, always, always uh, go to Black owned businesses. We have some amazing Black owned businesses here in the Twin Cities and of course around the country. Please go to these fine establishments. I have a couple favorites myself. One person that I like to go to is Kiki Bordeaux. She makes my feathery things. I will be wearing one of her creations tonight. There will be a special event tomorrow called Side Hustle down at Twin Cities Distillery in Northeast Minneapolis. Kiki will be there with some really great stuff, as will some other independent artists. They will be selling soaps and pretty things and just all sorts of things that you can purchase and buy. And as we like to say, let's support independent uh, owners before corporations, right? Especially for Pride. So happy Pride, everyone, whether or not, wherever you are in the spectrum, where it comes to sexual orientation and gender identity, gender expression, Pride is for you, it's for us. And as always, don't forget that Pride was an uprising, was a uprising, was a protest against police brutality. Never forget that we've had a couple great uprisings. One was the Compton Cafeteria uprising in Los Angeles, California, about 5, 6, 7 years before Stonewall, where a trans woman was being harassed by a cop at Compton Cafeteria. Big surprise, right? And she was fed up and she spilled a hot cup of coffee all over him, and all heck broke out, right? And then, of course, we all know what happened with Stonewall. So pride belongs to us, but it especially belongs to our brave Black and brown trans women, sex workers, Drake artists who said, we finally had enough of being harassed by the police. We finally had enough of not being treated like everybody else. It's time for an uprising. So there we go. So happy Pride, happy Juneteenth. Don't forget our roots. Please, please don't forget our roots, all right? It's really important we don't erase where we came from. All right, so I am Unbi. Yes, I am your MC for the night. I will also be performing, I guess, later this evening, along with the rest of our artists. If you are new to Transcendence Cabaret, Transcendence Cabaret is oh my goodness. I also have my PR person who I hope is letting people in because people keep popping in and I keep getting distracted. So Arthur is our PR person and they are doing a fine job of letting people into the show tonight. All right, so Transcendence Cabaret is one of a handful of transgender, gender nonconforming troops in the United States who are primarily BIPOC artists, right? I'm your show director, producer of Transcendence Cabaret, and I asked many, many fine BIPOC, transgender nonconforming artists to be part of this troupe because representation is so important. It is important to see people that look like us. It's important to see trans and gender nonconforming representation, and especially BIPOC representation. So we are in our 4th year as Transcendence Cabaret. And we're absolutely thrilled to bring this newest Pride edition to you virtually online in a safe environment. Now, I know the pandemic is thankfully winding down. People have gotten vaccinated. I've even gone unmasked in a couple of places, although honestly, I was a little freaked out. So it's getting better, right? But for safety's sake, we are going to have our shows be virtual just for a little bit longer, okay? Before we go to live shows. And even when we go live, we are considering still having virtual shows because now we have people watching from all over the country. And we want you to continue to be able to continue watching Transcendence Cabaret if that is your desire. All right. So thank you so much for joining us tonight. It means the world to us. All right. Are we ready to begin? We've got some fantastic artists on deck tonight. We're absolutely so thrilled to be here, do the show for you, to give you our very, very best, as we like to do every month. But Pride, as you know, Pride's just a little bit special, right? A little bit, something a little bit more. So, oh yeah, see, someone said they're on their Iron Range and they can't make it down to the city. So we will definitely keep that in mind. And I personally like to keep doing virtual shows as well as live shows because accessibility is very, very important. Some people live far away, some people are disabled, and it's difficult for them to get out of the house, or they might be having a bad pain day and they just can't leave, even though they'd like to see us live. We wouldn't want to deny our fans the chance to see us perform, right? So equity all the way around, inclusiveness for everybody. If it does include disabled people, it's not inclusive. All right. Whew, that's enough of that. Our first artist for tonight, she is amazing. She does splits. I hate her. I tried to do splits when I was 12. It didn't work. And I'm 50. And guess what? It still doesn't work. So I'm going to let her do all the splits for me. Please welcome to our virtual stage someone very amazing and wonderful. The one, the only, Megan, the Man-Eater Carter.
Sometimes you might fall on your way. Throw your head up, you get down when things don't fall into place. Mad at the world, yeah, I've been there before. Lost and confused and thinking that you can't take anymore. No, 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 don't worry about nothing, oh, it's all gonna be good. Oh, 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 you're really something now, didn't you know that you could? No, 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 don't worry about nothing, oh, it's all gonna be good. Don't worry about nothing, don't worry about nothing, nothing now, it's all gonna be good. So breathe like you know you should. Yeah, breathe till you've understood. Until you're feeling like yourself again. Feel the sunlight on your skin. Keep your heartbeat beating. Go on, breathe in. Look around you here right now, you remember this time. Cause you only got the moment, so own it while you're alive. on your skin. Keep your heartbeat beating. Go on, breathe in. Let the moment take you, make you forget. Put the mirror to your heart and baby just live. Just breathe it in, yeah, breathe again. Just go on, breathe in. Oh no, 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 no. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Go on, breathe in, out, in, out, in. Go on, breathe in.
That was Megan, the man eater. Yes. See, splits. Did I not tell you? I think she did at least 3 splits, and each time my thighs went, oh my God, no. I could think it's not me doing them. Wow, so good. Thank you so much. I'm so glad you're enjoying the show so far. We just started. I mean, we can only go up from here, right? Exactly so. If you've just joined in, welcome to Transcendence Cabaret, our Pride show. We are so happy to have you join us tonight. Thank you for choosing us on this wonderful Saturday night. I was going to say Friday, but I said, wait a minute. I think I'm behind times. This pandemic, it's like the weirdest time warp ever. Our next artist is, well, like Megan, multi-talented. They have designed costumes. They go to the Ren Fest and these amazing period outfits that are just astounding. And they happen to also do drag. So please welcome to our virtual stage, the astounding and most amazing Trixie Del Mar.
1, 2, 3, 4. What good is sitting alone in your room? Come hear the music play. Life is a cabaret, old chum. Come to the cabaret. Put down the knitting, the book and the broom. It's time for a holiday. Life is a cabaret, old chum. Come to the cabaret. Come taste the wine. Come hear the band. Come blow your horn, start celebrating. Like this way your table's waiting. Your use permitting some prophet of doom to wipe every smile away. Life is a cabaret, old chum. Come to the cabaret. I used to have this girlfriend known as Elsie, with whom I shared 4 sordid rooms in Chelsea. She wasn't what you'd call a blushing flower. As a matter of fact, she rented by the hour. The day she died, the neighbors came to snicker. Well, that's what comes from too much pills and liquor. But when I saw her laid out like a queen, she was the happiest corpse I'd ever seen. I think of Elsie to this very day. I remember how she'd turn to me and say, Hey, what good is sitting all alone in your room? Come on, ducky, come. Hear the music play. Life is a cabaret, oh chum. Come to the cabaret. And as for me, I made my mind up back in Chelsea where I go. I'm not going like Elsie. Stop by at beating from cradle to tomb. It isn't that a royal state. Life is a cabaret, oh chum. Only a cabaret, oh chum. And I love a
Oh my goodness, everyone. Trixie Delmar. Woo, life is a cabaret. Now, this is the thing. I asked my artists to do songs that would be family friendly, because if we were performing at Pride on the Stonewall stage, would be in front of so many people, and a good deal of them are children and preteens and teens. So we want to make this show also family friendly for everyone to watch. So if you want to see a little more risque, you're going to maybe have to join us at our August show. Sorry. But today is for everybody. Tonight's show is for everybody, regardless of age, right? Age is just however you feel. But we really want to make sure that if you had younger people who wanted to watch with you, that this would be a show that you could share with them, all right? And if you didn't know that, and you know that now, let them know, say, okay, come in the room, it's cool. We're not gonna have any weird stuff going on. That's gonna be another show. No, you can't watch that show. Maybe don't say that part. Maybe just leave that part out. So that was Trixie Delmar, Life is a Cabaret. Our next artist is also very, very busy. Have you noticed a trend that all of our artists are just extraordinarily busy people? Because I guess they are. This artist does a lot of great stuff in their Muggle life. And they also do amazing drag. If you were at our May show, which highlights our Asian artists from all over, you would have seen them perform 3 numbers, and they absolutely knocked our socks off. You get 2 numbers tonight. So, I mean, that's pretty good, right? So everyone, please welcome to our virtual stage, the multi-talented and wonderful Chad Teo.
What a feeling. Look what we've overcome. Oh, I'm gonna wave my flag. Count all the reasons. We are the champions. There ain't no turning back. Saying, oh, can't you taste the feeling? Saying, oh, we all together singing. Look how far we come now. There's beauty in our unity we found. I'm ready. We still got a long way. But look how far we come now. Hands up for your colors. Ready the people, a new day has just begun, and I wear my colors on my back. We created equal, one race and that's human. Can't wait till they all see dance. Saying, oh, can't you taste the feeling? Saying, oh, we all together singing. Look how far we come now. There's beauty in our unity we found. I'm ready. still got a long way, but look how far we come now, 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 now. Hands up for your colors. It's pretty in the one, two, hands for your colors. It's pretty in the here we go. Here we go. Hands up for your colors. Represent your country. Raise your flag. Show your true colors.
Oh, Chad Teo, everyone. Hands up for your colors. Whew. Yes, that Hawaiian Dan. Chad actually was just in Hawaii. We were talking and he got to see sea turtles. I am a little envious. I've always wanted to see sea turtles, but Chad got to see them swimming in the ocean. So yes, lucky Chad. Just want to take a moment and acknowledge all of you amazing people. If you're comfortable, turn on your cameras for a second. Let me look at your wonderful faces. It is so, so cool to see all of you. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for supporting us. I honestly, I kind of want to cry. I'll be honest, it's been a hard month for me personally. And it means a lot to see all of you here tonight supporting my troop. I really, really, I don't have the words, honestly, other than to say thank you so much. I appreciate you all so much. If this is your first time watching Transcendence Cabaret, I really hope you're enjoying your time. Thank you again for giving us a chance, and we hope you'll watch us again. Okay, we're not done yet. We got more for you. So let me, without further ado, introduce our next artist. Every time I say this artist is going to blow you away, people go, okay, we'll see about that. And then you know what? They come to me afterwards and they say, you were right. They blew me away. And I said, you know, you could have just believed me the first time. So believe me right away. This artist is going to knock your socks off, as my grandma used to say. Please welcome to our virtual stage, oof, the one and only Oblivia.
Something chronic, bit demonic. I've been on the late shift. All alone, staring at my phone. Sin and tonic, stupid promise. Something like a death wish. All alone, staring to my soul. If I wanna stay alive, you should never cross my mind. Yeah, I know it. I've been through it. If I fall in every time, wicked love will leave me blind. Yeah, I know it. I've been through it. Oh God, can you make my heart stop? Hit me with your kill shot, baby. I mean it so
Oof, oof. Oblivia, Newcomb, June, everybody. Wow, wow. That's all I can say is wow, right? Okay, let's do this little thing here. Let's do this. I love technology. Do you love technology? I love technology. Zoom has been just fascinating. The lights, the makeup, the hair, completely fabulous. Oh, I totally agree. All right, so we have one more artist, and that would be me. So bear with me while I get sorted a little bit here to yeah, to do my number. So this number I gave some serious thought to. What a lot of the drag I do, I've coined it activism drag, because when I do drag, I often tell a story, and because activism is part of what I do in my muggle life, it's really hard to divorce that from being an artist, right? So it's like a Reese's peanut butter cup. Why do you need to separate the chocolate and the peanut butter when you can have both? I'm your favorite peanut butter cup in the world, right? Along with your favorite small pork. Anyway, so this song I'm going to do, a lot of you remember it. It's an older song, so you're going to know the song. But also, as you know, we are doing another protest uprising over the death of yet another Black person in the Twin Cities. And as you know, there has been a death of one of our protesters who's trying to protect the other protesters. So this song is just a reminder that even though it's Juneteenth to celebrate Black independence, we also, as if we want to be allies and accomplices, we got some work to do. Yeah, it's not easy, but it's really, really worth it. So I hope you enjoy the song.
I must have dreamed 1,000 dreams, been haunted by a million screams, but I can hear them marching feet. They're moving into the street. Did you read the news today? They say the danger's gone away, but I can see the fire still alive. They're burning into the night.
All right, everyone, that is the first set of Transcendence Cabaret. We'll take a 10-minute break. Please take time to get a snack, stretch, do what you need to do, and we'll see you in 10 minutes. Yes, yes, this meeting is being recorded. I get that. Let's, okay. Hmm. Okay. Okay. So unfortunately, Megan, okay. All right. I hate to do this, everyone, because sometimes things happen like this. Megan is having technical difficulties of her own and will not be able to perform the second set. I'm really, really sorry about that. We're really sorry about that. She's really upset and we're all upset. So hopefully you can catch her at another one of our shows, but we will go on, okay? So our next artist, you enjoyed thoroughly with Life as a Cabaret. They are amazing and wonderful, and we're so glad they could join us tonight. I teased them saying they are going to be our token white person for our Pride show, and they said, I'm okay with that. I'd love to be the token white person for the Pride show. I know, dead, right? And I said, but we love you. You are our best token white person. Well, actually, Randy Dandy too, and Jacques Paul. But anyway, we don't have favorites at Transcendence Cabaret, except the night of the show. Shh, don't let that get out, right? Please welcome back to our virtual stage, the one, the only Trixie Delmar.
Coin-operated boy sitting on the shelf. He is just a toy, but I turn him on and he comes to life. Automatic joy, that is why I want a coin-operated boy. Made of plastic and elastic, he is rugged and long-lasting. Who could ever ask for more? Love without complications galore. Many shapes and weights to choose from. I will never leave my bedroom. I will never cry at night again. Wrap my arms around him and pretend. Coin-operated boy. All the other real ones that I destroy cannot hold a candle to my new boy, and I'll never let him go. And I'll never be alone, and I'll never let him go. And I'll never be alone, 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 not with my coin-operated boy. This bridge was written to make you my confidence. I want it, 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 I want to, I want to, I want to, I want you, I want you, I want you, I want you, I want, I want, I want a coin operated boy. If I had a star to wish on for my life, I can't imagine any flesh and blood could be his match. I can even take him in the bath. Coin operated boy. He may not be real experienced with girls, but I know he feels like a boy should feel. Isn't that the point? That is why I want a coin operated boy with a pretty coin operated voice, saying that he loves me, that he's thinking of me, straight and to the point. That is why I want a coin operated boy.
Oh, now I too want a coin operated boy or something. Person. I mean, equal opportunity. Put your applications in. Oh, let's not start. Let's not start. Wasn't that amazing? That was the multi-talented Trixie Del Mar. I hope you are enjoying our show again. For those of you who are just joining with us, or would like a reminder, because God knows the pandemic has been going on for 50 years, it feels like. Welcome to Transcendence Cabaret's June Pride Show, an all-family show. We hope that you've been enjoying what our artists have been able to give you tonight. Speaking of giving you, our next artist is ready and raring to go. You enjoyed his first set when he showed off his amazing dance moves, just smooth as anything. I'm so excited to see what he has to show us this second set. And I love reading all the comments. Yeah, that song Trixie does is one of my favorites. I've seen it like 3 or 4 times. I know I could see it again and again and again. And I'm really glad that they decided to do that song for us tonight. So, are you ready for some smooth grooving? Are you ready for some smooth moves? Yep, me too. So please welcome again to our virtual stage, the smooth, the wonderful Chad Tail.
What you doing? Where you at? Oh, you got plans. Don't say that. I'm sipping wine in a robe. I look too good to be alone. My house clean, my pool warm. Just shake smooth like a newborn. We should be dancing, romancing in the east wing and the west wing of this mansion. Lasting. I ain't playing no games. Every word that I say is coming good from the heart. So if you try to leave me time, I'ma leave the door open. I'ma leave the door open. I'ma leave the door open, girl. I'ma leave the door open. Let you feel the way I that, so I won't bite unless you like. If you smoke, I got the haze. And if you're hungry, girl, I got the lace. Oh, baby, don't keep me waiting. There's so much love we could be making. I'm talking kissing, cuddling, rose petals in the bathtub. Girl, it's jumping and rolling. I ain't playing no games. Every word that I say is coming straight from the heart. So, if you try, ladies, I'ma leave the door open. I'ma leave the door open, girl. Let you feel the way I feel, and you want it like I want you tonight, baby. Tell me that you're coming through. La, 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 la. I need you, baby. La, 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 la. I got to see you, baby. La, 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 la. Girl, I'm trying to get it. I'ma leave my door open. I'ma leave my door open, girl. And I'm hoping that you feel the way I feel, and you want me like I want you tonight, baby. Tell me that you're coming
Oh my goodness. Whew. Were you ready for that? No, I don't think anyone was ready for that. That was the wonderful, amazing Chad Teo. Ooh, this is a family-friendly show. That was kind of skirting it, Chad. That was kind of skirting it. Oh my goodness. So this next artist, now this is the thing. I get ready for these shows, right? I put my makeup on and all this business, and I go, not looking too bad, not looking too bad. And then I say to myself, this is what's going to happen. I'm going to see this next artist and see their perfectly put together face. I'm going to want to go like this. Just heck with it. I'm done. I'm never going to do this again. And guess what happened? Tech rehearsal, this artist popped in and I looked at her face and I said, yep, knew it, called it. I think you know who I'm talking about. You are absolutely amazed and bedazzled by her. And the first set, please welcome her back. The beautiful, gorgeously, and absolutely talented for like today to the moon and back, Olivia Newcomb-June.
I remind you want. You wanna love before me. If I made it, I made it easy. You wanna love before me. If I made it, I made it easy.
If you can't love yourself, how are you gonna love somebody else?
You wanna love before me. If I made it, I made it easy. You wanna love before me. If I made it, I made it easy. I know what you want tonight. You wanna love before me. If I made it, I made it easy. From me. You wanna love before me. I can find delivery. If I made it, I made it easy.
Oh my goodness. Olivia Newcomb Shroom. I, wa- I wasn't ready for that. I'm never ready for that. Look at that beauty. Look at that grace, all in one package. Okay, now I'm going to adjust this. Yes, no, no. Okay, screw it. We're just going to leave it like this. All right, everyone. This is the part of the evening that we're all sad about because we have one number left, and that's me. And then we're done for this month's show. So, really, really sorry about that. But please stay around for, of course, um, what we call cattle call in our show language, but it's when we reintroduce our performers artists at the end of the show. Okay. So before I begin this number, okay, this is gonna be a little difficult because normally I don't talk about personal stuff because we're artists. This is for entertainment, but personal stuff sometimes intrudes even on in art. And I mentioned this has been a hard month, and what I realized is, in the last month, I've lost 4 people. First of all, my good friend Dr. Jamie Ann Myers died. My father-in-law has been in hospice for the last 2.5 weeks, and he died. His funeral was this past Thursday. A good friend of ours in the drag community, Tanya Tootsie Roll, died unexpectedly about a week ago. And our drag community is in mourning over the loss of an extremely talented, really super nice, amazing artist. And last but not least, our leather community lost an amazing man. Charles Chaz died unexpectedly last Sunday. And he was a good friend. And I was hoping to see him at a leather event here in the Twin Cities when things opened up again. He always would see me across the bar and smile at me, and I'd rush into his arms and he'd give me the biggest hug in the world. And I'm not going to get that now. So this last song is for them. And it's for you if you've lost loved ones. Maybe some of you have lost loved ones because of COVID, or loved ones because of age or unexpected events. One of the things I usually do in our shows is in the second set, Daddy Nick would come to our live shows up to the stage for the $20 bill, and I'd roll around the stage and I'd do a movie quote for him. Well, the quote I have tonight is from WandaVision. And for those of you who are big geeks, you know what I'm talking about. But there's this scene in WandaVision when Wanda's sitting with Vision and she's talking about her brother's death, right? And Vision says to her, "What is grief but love enduring?" And I think that's beautiful. What is grief but love enduring, right? Because if you didn't love these people so much, you wouldn't grieve so much and so hard and for so long. So don't ever be ashamed of your grief because you love these people, right? So this is for you. These are for the loved ones I've lost, and for me, especially my dad-in-law. It's going to be hard. It's been hard. I'll miss him the rest of my life. So please enjoy this number, and all my love to you and condolences on any of your losses, and love for everyone, okay? All right, this is a hard part. I had to set up the tech, right? But let me set everything up, and please enjoy this last number.
How can I say this without breaking? How can I say this without taking over? How can I put it down into words when it's almost too much for my soul alone? I loved and I loved and I lost you. I loved and I loved and I lost you. I loved and I loved and I lost you. And it hurts like hell. Yeah, it hurts like hell. I don't want them to know the secrets. I don't want them to know the way I loved you. I don't think they'd understand it, no. I don't think they would accept me, no. I loved and I loved and I lost you. I loved and I loved and I lost you. I loved and I loved and I lost you. And it hurts like hell. Yeah, it hurts like hell. Dreams fight with machines inside my head like adversaries. Come wrestle me free, clean from the wall. Your heart fits like a key into the lock on the wall. I turn it over, but I can't escape. I turn it over. I loved and I loved and I lost you. I loved and I loved and I lost you. I loved and I loved and I lost you. And it hurts like hell.
All right. Well, everyone, that is our show for Transcendence Cabaret for tonight, our June show. We have pride in who we are. Don't forget the sacrifices that people have made before us. Don't forget our loved ones. our elders who we lost during the AIDS epidemic of the 80s and 90s. Don't forget what we do now. We are proud to be who we are. And I don't care whatever laws these people try to enact against us, these trans bills and all these other things. No, we will keep doing our activism, we'll keep advocating, we will keep taking good care of ourselves and our most vulnerable in our communities, because that is what we do and that is what we have always done, because we take care of each other when no one else has ever taken care of us. So happy Pride to all of you. On behalf of Transcendence Cabaret, we love you. Do not be ashamed of who you are. Don't worry about not being accepted. We accept you. And hey, if you need to be quiet, you need to be safe. We understand that. You do not have to be out to be with us. All right. So with that being said, let me play the fun John Cena theme. Let me get my chair back because I'm old. I'm an old small port. Gonna get my nice little gaming chair back. Ooh, there we go. My back says thank you. Let me get our ending music on, and I'm going to bring back to our virtual stage the wonderful artists that you got to see tonight. Again, Megan could not, unfortunately, perform her last performance, but of course, Megan, the Man-Eater, was our last artist. First artist, excuse me. All right. First, let me bring back to our virtual stage, Trixie Delmar. Let's add the amazing Chad Teo. Chad Teo, the man with the moves, the smoothness, the wonderfulness. Woo, look at that. Oh my goodness, Chad, stop doing that. You're just gonna make me crush on you more. And of course, last but not least, the amazing, gorgeous, stunning Olivia Newcomb June. Oh my goodness. Look at these artists. Look at these artists. These are your artists from Transcendence Cabaret for our June Pride Show. And hey, I'm your MC with the mostest, Undi, yes. Great to have you here tonight. Please join us at our next show. Thank you for your generosity. You are also amazing. Thank you so much for supporting us. We'll see you at our next show. Have a good night.
How do I get out of here?